Hey guys, I'm here with a midweek pick-me-up, and today's video is going to be about aligning your life with your vision and creating a life of intentionality. Because I feel like, especially when you're young and you're still figuring everything out, you can tend to be a drifter, just going through the motions to get by, and I think to an extent this can be a waste. There's no reason why we should have to wait for our life to be amazing. We should be creating that life. Right now, not someday, not eventually, not when we have more time or more money. So like I do, I've thought about it and I've researched a little bit, and I've thought of 4 things that can help you out when you feel stuck in a life that you're not happy with. Number 1 is to take accountability. Your life isn't a series of accidents. Everything you've done and experienced has led you to this moment. You are not discovering your life, you are creating it. So stop hoping for the right opportunity if you're doing absolutely nothing to go after that opportunity. Your choices, your actions, and your intentions create your life. And you have so many choices, more than ever has been possible before. You control your life. At the very least, the things you can't control, you can control how you react to that and how you let them affect you. Once you realize this fully, you give yourself so much room to grow, experiment, and start designing the life that you've dreamed of. Number 2 is get to know yourself. Do some soul searching, figure out what you want your time on this earth to look like. Figure out what impression you want to leave on others. Figure out what you want your life to embody, whether that's video games, travel, deep sea fishing, whatever you really want your life to be about. I can't tell you what these things are, but once you figure them out, once you figure out what you want to be and what you want your life to be, envision it. You need to believe that these things are actually possible, or you'll be stuck. You'll fall into the habits of saying, oh, I really want these things, but they don't seem possible, so I have no idea how to get them. I have no idea where to start. To really achieve these things, you have to let them be your compass. Most of all, you have to believe that they are possible. Number 3 is question everything. I'm sure there are people who spend 6-8 years in college because they didn't know what to do and they never questioned it, just to find out later that that wasn't the path for them. I do think that the knowledge and experience that you get from college is wonderful, but I don't think college is the next automatic step for everyone. So question the status quo. Question the things that are the norms, because who's to say that that's the only way? And people always say, oh, try it out, maybe you'll really like it. And that's perfectly fine. If you think that you might have an interest in something, try it out. But no one should have to work a 9-to-5 just to be able to prove that that's not what they want to do. If you feel it in your heart that your purpose is to work 40 years or however long at the 9-to-5 of your choosing, then there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You do that. But if not, you know the really great thing about living in a world of 8 billion people? There are always people to do the jobs that you don't want to do. There are people who will love the jobs that you don't want to do. There are enough people who want to have kids if that's not in your plan. There are enough people who will stay in your hometown for the rest of their lives so that you don't have to. The world doesn't require you to do much, if anything at all, for the world to keep functioning. My 4th and final tip is to embrace change and commit to it. Change is scary and uncomfortable. It might mean that you have to put in more time, money, effort into something. It might mean that someone doesn't like your choice and someone makes you feel bad about it. But if you want a different outcome, something has to change. You can't keep doing the same things that make you unhappy and then complain that you're so unhappy. And I really don't want this to seem unrealistic, because that's not the point. The point isn't to quit your job, cut all ties, and move to a different country with no money to your name. Don't quit your job. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but don't wait for the perfect moment to do something that you really want to do. The point isn't to dive in. The point is to stick your left pinky toe in. The point is to start. Infuse little by little the things you want into your life. Eliminate little by little the things you don't want in your life. It can even be as little as changing your mindset and how you think about things, being grateful, realizing that your mind has already started working towards the things you want to achieve. The point is, it all has to start somewhere. You must make yourself captain of your own ship. not anyone else, not circumstance, not luck, not money, you. Once you start thinking like this, momentum will grow, I promise you. But it's up to you to be conscious of what you're doing with your time and where you're spending your efforts, the who, what, why, when, and where of everything that you do. You need to be willing to let go of outdated habits and get rid of the people and the patterns that are no longer serving your biggest desires. Say no without explaining yourself. Do new things all the time so that you're constantly learning more about yourself. Make decisions on your own without the need of approval from your friends and family. Design a life of your choosing, whatever that may look like. And instead of obsessing over your negative thoughts and the negative aspects of a life that you feel stuck in, find a way out. Find a way to be obsessed with your life or make your life worth obsessing over. Remove the things that don't add value. Remove the things that make you unhappy. Add the things that give you joy and energy. If you only take one thing away from this video, I want it to be that you have control over most, if not all, things in your life. And you can choose whether to exercise that control or not. That's all I have for you today, so thanks for listening to me ramble, because I feel like I'm at a point in life where I really needed to hear this more than anyone else, so I hope maybe it helped you too. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, lets me know I'm doing something right. If you have anything to say, by all means say it. And if you want to see more, subscribe and join the family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and in the meantime, remember to explore, grow, and be kind.